If your 70-year-old self could send you a message right now, would it be a warning or a wake-up call? Would they beg you to stop wasting time on things that won't matter in the end? Would they shake their head at the mistakes you're making, or smile, knowing you finally figured it out? Here's the truth. You don't have to wait decades to find out. Today, we're diving deep into the raw, unfiltered wisdom of those who've walked this road before. The regrets, the revelations, and the real secrets to a life well lived. And trust me, stick around until the end, because there's one truth about aging that most people never see coming, until it's far too late. Number 1, the biggest regrets of the elderly and how to avoid them. What if I told you that your biggest regrets won't be about money, success, or even the dreams you never chased, but the people you let slip away? It's no secret. Regret is the heaviest baggage to carry, and those who've lived long enough know exactly which ones weigh the most. Let's talk about Kelm, the oldest recorded person to have ever lived, reaching 122 years old. When asked what she regretted most, her answer wasn't about wealth or career achievements. It was time. Specifically, wasted time spent worrying and holding grudges. And she's not alone. A Harvard study spanning 85 years, yes, you heard that right, found that the biggest regrets people have in old age are broken relationships, failing to take risks, and prioritizing work over meaningful experiences. Just ask Warren Buffett, who, despite his immense wealth, has openly said, "In the end, the measure of a successful life is the number of people who truly love you." The takeaway? Don't let the obsession with success cost you the people who matter most. Solution: don't wait for time to heal what a simple conversation can. Call that old friend. Bridge the gaps before they turn into canyons. Forgive the family member who hurt you, but if they're toxic or drain your energy, it's smarter to walk away. Science backs this up. A 2023 study from Harvard University found that the single greatest predictor of long-term happiness isn't wealth or success. It's strong, positive relationships. Your future self won't thank you for holding grudges, but they will for choosing peace, connection, and the people who truly matter. Number 2, the power of reinvention. It's never too late. Who told you life slows down after 50? Because the most fulfilled people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond will tell you the opposite. Your best years can still be ahead. Just ask Colonel Sanders. He didn't franchise KFC until he was 62. Before that, he bounced between jobs, failed in multiple businesses, and even slept in his car while pitching his chicken recipe. But in his own words, "I made a resolve then that I was going to amount to something if I could, and no hours, nor amount of labor, nor amount of money would deter me from giving the best that there was in me." Or Vera Wang, who didn't design her first dress until 40. Now, she's a fashion powerhouse. But her philosophy? Success isn't about the end result. It's about what you learn along the way. And then there's Martha Stewart, who pivoted from Wall Street stockbroker to media mogul at an age when many start slowing down. Her advice: "My life is about being a continuous work in progress. Reinvention is the key to success." The truth? Life isn't linear. The happiest, most successful elderly people didn't stop growing in their 50s or 60s. They adapted, evolved, and refused to let age define them. But what about you? How many times have you told yourself, "It's too late," or "I'm too old to start over"? Because that belief is the only thing holding you back. Solution: push yourself to grow, because if you're not evolving, you're fading. Take that course, book that trip, rekindle that passion you left behind. Your brain doesn't hit pause with age. It only stops when you do. So step up, shake things up, and prove that reinvention has no expiration date. At Empower, Elevate, Thrive, we believe your greatest chapter isn't in the past. It's still waiting to be written. The question is, will you start now or spend years wishing you had? The clock isn't your enemy. Inaction is. Don't wait for someday, because someday is created by the choices you make today. Loving these insights? Don't keep them to yourself. If you're finding value in this, hit that subscribe button now. Let's build a community that thrives at every age. And we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your biggest life lesson so far. Let's continue. Number 3, the myth of "I'll be happy when." Ever told yourself, "I'll be happy when I get that promotion, when I retire, when I finally have enough money to relax"? Well, newsflash, happiness doesn't RSVP for some future event. And if you're constantly chasing it, you'll be out of breath before you ever catch it. Just ask Jim Carrey, a man who had it all: fame, fortune, the dream life. And yet, even he said, "I wish everyone could get rich and famous so they could see it's not the answer." Because here's the truth. Happiness isn't hidden inside your bank account or behind some golden retirement sunset. It's in the everyday moments you choose to appreciate. Just look at Betty White. She didn't wait for the perfect life to be happy. She created happiness everywhere she went. Her secret? She laughed often, stayed curious, and never took life too seriously. Even in her late 90s, she joked, "I don't need a birthday cake. I know I'm old. When I bend down, I wonder what else I can do while I'm down there." Now that's perspective. Solution: stop waiting for one day to be happy. Joy isn't in the milestone. It's in the small, ridiculous, beautiful moments of now. So laugh, be present, and for heaven's sake, eat the cake. Because happiness is already here. You just have to notice it. Number 4, the number one key to longevity that no one talks about. Want to live longer, feel younger, and stay vibrant as you age? Most people will tell you it's all about diet and exercise. But the real secret to longevity, it's not just what's on your plate. It's who's sitting at the table with you. Science proves it. The world's longest-lived communities, known as the Blue Zones, like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, share a powerful common trait: deep, lasting relationships. Their centenarians don't just eat well and stay active. They stay connected. They laugh, support one another, and build meaningful social bonds that fuel their well-being. Look at Dolly Parton. At 78, she's still performing, creating, and inspiring. Her secret? You gotta keep living, you gotta keep trying, and you gotta keep laughing. Or Morgan Freeman, still thriving at 86, taking on powerful roles and embracing new experiences. His longevity mantra? The best way to guarantee a long life is to keep learning and never stop laughing. And here's something shocking. Loneliness is more dangerous than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Studies confirm that isolation increases the risk of early mortality. while strong, progressive relationships add years to your life. Solution: human connection isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. Pick up the phone, rekindle those friendships, invest in the people who ignite your spirit, and above all, surround yourself with those who elevate you. Because your health, happiness, and longevity thrive in the presence of genuine, uplifting relationships. At EmpowerElevateThrive, we believe longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about living well. And the best years? They're not behind you. They're the ones filled with the people who make life truly worth living. Number 5. The hidden truth about aging. The part no one sees coming. What if everything you've been told about aging is wrong? What if, instead of slowing down, this is the moment you finally step into your most confident, fulfilled, and powerful self? We've all been fed the same myth. Youth equals happiness. But guess what? Science says that's nonsense. A 2021 study from the National Institute on Aging, conducted in Bethesda, Maryland, found that people in their 70s and 80s are actually happier than those in their 30s and 40s. Why? Because they've mastered something younger generations struggle with: letting go of the nonsense. Take Jane Fonda. At 86, she's living her boldest, most authentic life. She puts it simply: aging is like a superpower. You stop caring what people think and start living for yourself. Then there's Clint Eastwood, still directing movies at 93. His secret? Don't let the old man in. And let's not forget Mick Jagger, still strutting across stadiums at 80 like he's got a lifetime supply of energy drinks. His mindset? Why stop when you're having fun? Even Oprah Winfrey says aging is the best thing that ever happened to her. With age comes clarity. You stop chasing, you start appreciating. So here's the real truth nobody tells you. Getting older isn't the end of the story. It's when you finally take the pen and write the life you actually want. No more proving, no more pleasing, just living. Solution: stop treating the clock like your enemy. It's not running out, it's waiting for you to catch up. Your best years aren't behind you. They're the ones where you stop hesitating, start taking charge, and finally live on your terms. Time isn't slipping away, it's yours to own. If today was the last page of your story, would you be proud of the way you lived it? Or would you wish for one more chapter? To love more, to take more chances, to finally put yourself first. So, as we conclude, if you're in your 50s or 60s right now, here's what you need to do. Not tomorrow, not next year, but now. Let go of regrets. They don't serve you, and they never will. Embrace reinvention. It's never too late to become who you are meant to be. Stop chasing happiness. It's not out there somewhere. It's right here, in this moment. Prioritize relationships, because in the end, love is the only wealth that matters. And remember, life doesn't slow down unless you decide to. So wake up. No more waiting. No more second guessing. This is your moment, your chance to take control, break the cycle, and rewrite your story on your terms. You are stronger than you realize, and the only thing standing between you and the life you deserve is the decision to step up and own it. If this message hit home, hit that subscribe button, because here, we're all about unlocking the secrets to a more prosperous, more meaningful life. And now, I want to hear from you. What's one life lesson you'd pass on to your younger self? Drop it in the comments below. And please, as you journey forward, always remember our mission here. Those who learn to adapt, survive, and thrive. Never allow yourself to be undervalued, underestimated, or marginalized. Your story isn't over. Your best years aren't behind you. They're just getting started. Keep thriving.